What did Kyper think of Matthew Knies last night? This is my favorite part of their show, when you and I don't do takes pre-show, and I get to find out how you felt about Matthew Knies' debut.
I thought he showed a presence.
Yeah.
That he comes in right away as a guy that is big and strong, can work the walls against some NHLers.
Was Mark Stolly pushed off down there?
Is there times when he looked a little bit lost, maybe a little bit indecisive? Yeah, but this is a guy, and if we look at his last 48 hours, I believe that when they lost, the thought was he was just going to stay in Florida and join the team.
Yeah.
But I think the coach made them all go back to Minnesota first.
If you're Knies, you're like, I don't have to do anything.
Well, I think they all went back together,
they did,
and then he stayed, and then he had to jump back on, and so his head
full
was
rigmarole that day.
Head was spinning. Do I think that he can come in and be impactful and be somewhat of a difference maker? Can he lend towards pushback or lean back on a Tampa Bay that's coming after you? I'm not sure he's quite there yet. In a perfect world, I'd like to see him with the Marlies first, but this is now Kyle and Sheldon don't appear to be in that space.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What do you
that's
think
good. No, I think.
Am I off? Am I?
No.
Tell me what you saw.
I have two thoughts about him. One, I am more impressed with his skill package than I expected to be. Like, he looks like a guy who can make plays, do things offensively, like a lot of quick twitch movements, a lot of like small area passes that were really good. At the same time, Leafs Nation needs him to be good in 5 days, 6 days. They need him to be able to help and contribute. And I have some worry that in previous years, they've had guys make mistakes, like one-off mistakes that have cost them. And I'm not talking about the one turnover everyone thinks I'm talking about. He's just in some places where I think he could hurt them. But that is the one play that could hurt you in a best of seven. For sure. It's the Galchenyuk pass. It's the Dermott turnover.
Yes, that's right.
It's those moments. And so I'm curious to see what their aversion to risk is with keeping him in, out, and how they use him, because I think he can make plays, get points, contribute. I really am impressed with how fast he is at that size.
I didn't think he was very I was expecting a smoother skater. I found him very a lot choppier than I thought I was going to see.
I found him more quick than fast. Like, I really thought he got from here to here quick. But he didn't look like a Nylander, skate with a glass of water on his helmet.
I'm really excited to watch him again.
Me too.
My first thought was he kind of just looks like the size of an NHLer. Like,
presence.
No, but like, everyone sold him as this big bruising power forward. And you see all these highlight clips of him burying guys that are playing for wherever state. And you're like, oh my God, this guy's a dynamo. He's massive. And then he goes out there and just like kind of looks the same size as all the other guys. And it's like, well, that's one factor of his game that you were kind of anticipating being an advantage. That wasn't there at all. Like, I thought he kind of shied away from contact a couple times where he had a chance to like make a hit. But like you guys, I am interested now. Like, he had enough in his game where I'm really interested to see it again, but I wasn't blown away.
If you only had this one chance to assess, would he be in your lineup or would he not for game one?
Such a good question. So I think my answer is no.
My answer is no as well.
Unanimous. Wow. He is not starting for me in game one.
So here's
just based on what we saw out of what we said he was going to get, like anywhere between 10 and 13 minutes.
Yeah. But here's my caveat to that. If the first guy to play poorly, like it could be after game one, I'm very comfortable with him going in, playing on a third line, playing 14 minutes, whatever. I'm comfortable with that. But I just think you're going so good. And the question isn't, can he play? It's who comes out. And Lafferty just got in a fight and scored a goal and had some of his best hockey before he was out. Zach Aston Reese has been a dynamo for them, playing his best hockey of the year. It ain't Kampf. It ain't Kerfoot. It ain't Achari. You know, it's like when people say, this guy's a top 5 player in the league, and you start to do it. It's like, who do you take out? Who do you take out for Knies? Not that he can't do it.
You know, you can't also, and I've been in rooms and watched guys like this come in. You cannot underestimate what it does for maybe, I don't know, as many as 5, 10, 15 guys going, you walk in here 5 minutes, you get to start game 1, and we got a guy that's learned the system and has been with us all year, and he's out. That's not right. It's not right.
Yeah. And there may be other ways this opportunity presents itself, whether through injury or through struggles. You know, player really messes up
down
here.
3-0 in the first round.
Well,
Kyper, come on.
What are you doing? What is struggling now, right? Like, seriously,
here's my
struggling
guarantee.
is you are down in the series.
You can clip this. Matthew Knies will play for the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Tampa Bay Lightning in round 1 of the playoffs. He will play. He will not watch the whole thing. 100% guarantee for me on that. So it's just a matter of how long they wait, how poorly someone has to play, how badly they have to lose a game. He's going to get in.
I wouldn't put that guarantee on.
I agree with
like
you.
your
Sure
chances.
did. Yeah.
I know. I like your chances. Maybe we'll just have to see what happens with tonight and Thursday. Those are tough buildings to go into under any circumstance.
I think the only way I'm wrong, so back it off to 99.9, is if the Leafs sweep Tampa Bay. If they just go bam, bam, win, win, they're not changing their lineup, in which case I'll happily go, I was wrong.
And
we'll celebrate.
They've demonstrated by their actions with the cap how much they adore Matthew Knies and how much they want him
Very good
around.
point.